Hey Polish Peeps, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope it's nice and sunny wherever you guys are, because here in Houston it is quite dreary today. Like, it is overcast, the sun is nowhere to be seen. It's kind of raining outside from what I can hear, and it's just cold, and I don't like the cold. So I decided to record some videos that I had been meaning to record, and I just was feeling out of it, so I was like, let's do that. Let's pep your day up by talking about polish. I apologize if the lighting isn't that great today. I'd use this natural light coming from this window over here, and then some lighting here in the rest of the apartment, and then I have my flash on so that you can see the polishes and products that I show you a bit better. So if the lighting isn't the greatest, I apologize for that. Also, ignore this thing right here. I had a little breakout and I didn't want to cover it up because it would just make it worse. I'm just like kind of letting it do its thing and go away. I am wearing some lipstick, some highlight and blush, and then eyeliner and mascara. That's what I have on today. And on my lips, I'm wearing Smashbox Legendary, and this is a sample size from an Ipsy. My older sister gave it to me because she has a lot of reds and she didn't need any more. Granted, I don't need any more reds either, but I'm a sucker for reds, and this is what it looks like. It's just so gorgeous and bright, like the perfect red. I am a little disappointed with this. I will be talking about this in another video, so check that out when it comes out. You'll definitely know which video it is. But let's get on to the actual video. I always do this, ramble, ramble, ramble. So today's video is going to be my first video of the 52-week nail art channel. I'm doing the first 4 weeks, so I'm going to do every 4 manicures, I'm going to make a video. So like once a month, I'm going to be putting up a video on the manicures that I did and what I used and how I did them and everything like that. I hope you guys like this concept. I just kind of wanted to show you how I created and how I decided to do my nail arts for this challenge. It's a really cool challenge. You should go check it out. I cannot remember the Instagrammer who created it, but I will insert her name here and I will link it down below as well, so you can check her out and you can see the list, because you can just hop right in, guys. It doesn't matter if you missed a few weeks. You can do what prompts you want to do and do the ones you don't have to do the ones you don't want to do, obviously. I am trying to do all 52 just to see if I can actually do it. I tried, I think maybe I think 2016 is when I tried to do the 30-day challenge for nails, and I just couldn't. I hated having to take my polish off every single day and then do a nail art and then take it off and then do it again. It was just like upsetting, because I was like, I kind of like to enjoy my nail art for a little bit, and I wasn't getting to do it that way. Like, it was just difficult for me. So I'm gonna try to see this challenge to the end. I didn't finish the 30-day challenge, obviously. So the first prompt and the first week, the challenge was pink and purple. And these were the polishes I used for pink and purple. As the base, I'm not going to show you the base coats that I used, but I will show the top coats. I'm not sure which top coats I used, but I will show you the 2 top coats that I used. Don't know which manicures they were over, though. This is Nina Ultra Pro's French White. And this is like my favorite white. It has a great like formula, and you can get this opaque in 1 coat. And if not, then you can do it in a coat and a half and you're good. This bottle I've had for a while. It's just, don't look at the top. I know it's gross. I need to clean it. But the brushes are great for that one single swipe. Really good for that. I mean, I think it's thicker because it is meant for like French manicures, so I'm glad I picked that up. I heard that Sally's might not be carrying this this brand anymore, which makes me sad because I really like this white. So next time I go, I'm gonna have to pick out a white to take home with me, maybe 2. just so I have my backups, because it's like my favorite white. I need to branch out and find some other whites as well. So I took that white and I put it as my base, and then I sponged on LA Colors Nuclear Energy and Absolute, both by LA Colors Color Craze. And I used the sponging method for my gradient using a little makeup sponge. I haven't done a gradient since, so these colors are still on here. And the reason I use the white base is because Absolute is a very neon formula, you know, very jelly, and it would have taken forever to build up. Like, it took a pretty long time to get it to, like, be a, like a gradient with this purple, because this purple is really dark. Oh, I'll insert my manicure picture over here so you can see the result if you haven't seen it. And then this one is more of a crelly-ish, but it's very dark. It's like a very dark mid-tone purple. Like, I don't know how to explain that, but I think it's like kind of violet-y, but it leans towards like a medium purple as well. It's definitely darker on the nail, so it might just be a dark violet color. And then this is a gorgeous hot pink polish. Oh, and I'm wearing no nail polish on my nails today, guys. It's really weird for me to not have nail polish on. And I have some staining on these my ring fingers because of my mermaid manicure, but we'll get to that. Anyway, so I did a gradient with these two, and then I topped it off with China Glaze's Fairy Dust just to give it that little oomph, some pizzazz, you know, to just kick it up a notch. And then I used, I'll show you the top coats at the end. The second week's prompt was watermarbling, and again I used Nina, sorry about the noise guys, I used Nina Ultra Pro's French White as the base, and then I used I'm sorry, I'm really bad at watermarbling, we'll get to that frustration after this. I used Kleancolor's Neon Fuschia and Neon Aqua, and these are kind of, they have the neon formula, and they're really pretty. I hate watermarbling, and I shout out to all those people who have the patience and can do watermarbling and are good at it, because I'm not one of those people and I hate it. This was only the second time I ever did watermarbling, the first time being when I did the 30 month challenge for nail polish, and it was just like, ugh. I just don't like it. I don't have the patience to, like, do all the stuff. I can never get it to, you know, spread and then make a pattern. It's just, but I pulled something out of my ass to do this prompt, and it's okay. I'll put the picture here. I'm not a fan of my own manicure. I wasn't happy with it. I'm very much of a perfectionist when it comes to, like, my nails, so when I can't do something right, it kind of annoys me. I could try to get better at watermarbling, but I doubt I will, because it's just not something that I like enough to try. I might do, like, the fake watermarbling, where you just do it on a mat, and then you can put it on your nails that way. So I will attempt to do that someday. So the third week was an unused polish, so you needed to use a polish that you'd never used, and that polish was Charmy and Sugar from the Hello Kitty collection by OPI, and this was a really fun color. Insert picture here. It's like a chrome pink, like light pink chrome with blue and 2 different shades of pink and silver hex glitters. Like, it's really cool. It's very different. I mean, I'm really glad I have this one. I'm definitely going to be wearing this again. Not anytime soon, because I have to go through my whole collection. But this will show up again when I get to my OPIs. I probably won't, like, swatch it, but we'll see. The 4th week was the mermaid nail prompt, and this was my favorites. The 1st week and then the 4th week were my favorite manicures so far. But mermaid nails was lots and lots of fun. My base color was Sally Hansen's Insta Dry's Mint Sprint, and this is the first time I used it, and the fill line is now down to here. Like, you use a lot of product, because I know it's a tinier bottle, but I was like, whoa, that was only one manicure. I could have left it at 1 coat, because it was opaque in 1 coat, and I should have just done that, but I really like to do 2 coats, even if it's a 1-coater, because I'm weird. So this was the base, and then I topped it off with Matte Pearl Glaze by Revlon. It's really cool finish. You can see it here in my picture. I'm so glad I purchased this because it's just really cool. It just transforms your polish from like an ordinary cream to some matte, like pearlized goodness. It's so cool. And then I used, okay, I gotta grab all the little jewels. So on my ring finger, as you saw, I had some like scaly type of thing, and I used these little green duochrome discs. Oh, excuse me. I used these green little duochrome discs, and I put one on at a time. It took so long. It was time consuming. My little sister, she was visiting, and she was like, are you gonna, you know, put that on all of your fingers? And I was like, hell no, I'll be here all night doing that. But these were really fun to use. I think this is why my finger stained, though. I think the glitter, the color like seeped through everything, and it just kind of made it stain a bit. Luckily, I had used a peel-off base coat, so I got to keep that little cool scaly design. And then I used one of these, it's kind of hard to see these, but like one of these like iridescent jewels on each finger. Yeah. And then I used, I don't remember which size, but then I have these like cool iridescent, more silver kind of ones. Like that's like a white, and these are kind of silver based. And I used that too on the side of one of these on my, oops, I did not mean to be flicking you off, guys. I used it on my middle finger there to give it kind of like a second kind of accent nail thing. But yeah. And the top coats I used, let me put all the rest of the stuff back. The top coats that I used, and I don't remember which manicures I used what on, except for the mermaid, I know I used Seche Vite on the scale nail because the rest I left matte, but I needed to definitely seal that in with a big glossy top coat, and this is nice and thick. I think I did 2 coats of Seche Vite over that. And then I also used Out the Door on some of my manicures, so Seche Vite and Out the Door were my top coats that I used for this month. But that is all the manicures that I did for the first month of the 52-week nail challenge. I highly recommend it, you guys. It's lots of fun, like trying to think of what to come up with next, like with the prompt and everything. Like, it's nice to just have like a prompt and just go for it, like what your mind comes up with. Like sometimes I have a problem like coming up with ideas. Like I have so many ideas in my head, but then when it comes down to doing the nail art, I'm like, oh god, what do? I have so many options. So having a prompt and just like one thing to kind of just work on and think about makes it a lot easier. And then it makes nail art easier because you've had like all this experience doing this challenge, and then you've gotten better by doing it. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm sorry if I was a little scatterbrained. I wasn't exactly sure how I was gonna do it, so next month I will be a little bit better. I'm just scatterbrained in general, so that's what you're getting when you're coming to this channel. I'm crazy, and I'm crazy for polish, and Doing these videos is so much fun, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Bye.